Sing unto the Lord a new song. Let your presence fill his temple. 'Cause he is the King of kings and the Lord of lords. Bow down before him. Okay, I'm not preaching. I'm not even holy enough to preach. Today, I just want to talk about gospel artists. Are you gospel artists or Gospoil artists? I don't understand Nigerian artists again, especially gospel artists. The Nigerian gospel artists seem to have, they've decided to be like less creative, and God wants you to be creative. Especially, God said in the book of Psalms 149 verse 1, says, sing to Jehovah a new song. So, the Bible says in the book of Psalms 149, praise Jah, sing to Jehovah a new song. A new song. Not be me talking. The Bible said it. I don't understand Nigerian gospel artists. You people seem to have decided to be less creative. It's like the most painful part of what you're doing is that you're not just chasing money. It's not like, okay, it's about money again. It's about chasing secular artists. It's like you can't do your thing. It's like you are not allowing God to minister to you so that you can do new things. Rather, what most of you are doing is one secular artists are doing one thing, you jump after them. You want to do the same thing. Gospel artists are dancing base. You feel like you must put base in gospel. Who said that? Who told you that? What part of the Bible told you that? What part of the Bible told you that? Okay, it started like this. Because Nigerian gospel artists have decided to be less creative, you will take Amazing Grace, how sweet thou art. Somebody come and do Amazing Grace, how sweet thou art. Same song, same Amazing Grace that they've been doing since years ago. Then somebody else will come and do Amazing Grace, come on, man. Most painful. Why did I decide to talk about this today is that days ago I saw one video. Jesus do care. What the? Jesus do care? Wetin happen? Wetin happen? That means very soon you will do Jesus soapy. Yeah. What's wrong with you people? Nigerian gospel artists. I know most of you are not gospel artists. You're chasing money. It's all about money. It's all about the cheddars. Come on. Yeah, it's all about the cheddars. Let's forget all these things we're talking about. It's all about the cheddars for you. But at least try and sing unto the Lord a new song. Be creative. Reach out. I'm not a preacher. I'm not even talking about this like from the point of like I'm trying to be religious. F it. I'm not religious. F it, I'm telling you now. I'm not religious. I'm just telling you the truth. If you're a gospel artist, I think you should look inwards most times. Pray to God. Let God minister to you. There are several new songs that will come out of you if you focus on the inner. God will talk to you. Stop copying secular artists. Go do your own beats now. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Hot what? Hot gossip people.
Yes, welcome to another edition on the Industry Police. I'm your host, Classic Shorty. And you know, if you're just joining us for the first time, this is where we do all the full business. We call ourselves Industry Police, music, madness, and more. Let's get started. Alright guys, on the foreign scene, before we go anywhere today because we got a lot to catch up on. Of course, on the foreign scene, last week, Friday, the 32-year-old singer Rihanna, she had an accident with a scooter, an electric scooter, and then she was pictured in a car in a Los Angeles restaurant. Although she's fine now, but she still has bruises all over her face. I feel bad. The one and only Riri, the Fenty beauty, like. I'm looking at my face. I imagine Rihanna has a pretty face and then it's all bruises. Well, sorry about that. Okay, so Rihanna, she's actually fine now. She's getting better, but she still has bruises. But that doesn't destroy her beauty. She's still very much beautiful. Our hero goes home, yes. As a private memorial was held in honor of late Chadwick Boseman, the Black Panther star, it was held in Malibu, California. And besides his wife, Simone Ledward, we had a few friends and co-stars like Michael B. Jordan, Lupita Nyong'o, and Winston Duke. Well, the event actually had music from a hang drum and an image of the late actor with a display, and with floral display. Actually, it was really a touching moment. It was memorable, and may his gentle soul rest in peace. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, okay, I'm not supposed to be laughing, but it's just funny. Another celebrity marriage crashed. I'm not supposed to be laughing, but it's funny. Like, I thought we were over this thing. Okay, yes, let me give you the gist. On the Nigerian scene, on the Nigerian entertainment industry, yes, don't forget it's still industry police. And that's still Time Out Classic. Surely, Time Out Classic. Surely. Alright, let's go straight to the Nigerian scene. Okay, another celebrity marriage crash, like I said earlier. Yes, we had Daniel Ademinoko and Stella Damascus unfollowing each other on Instagram, and we all know this is very common when a celebrity marriage is suffering marital crisis or is about to suffer a divorce or has suffered a divorce. I'm not supposed to be laughing, but it's funny. It's really, really funny. Like, do you know how long they've been together? And then, okay, yes, turns out they couldn't settle the differences, the issues they had over the years, and then it's actually had to make Daniel Ademinoko move out of the house with their son, Daniel Jr., having him to move out of the house. But of course, the unfollowing thing, can you do something a bit more different, like, doing a pics, a collage picture and putting trailer in the middle, or, like, it's just so hilarious. But of course, yes, celebrity marriage, Stella Damascus and Daniel Ademinoko has crashed. Very beautiful memory. Like, you need to have seen what I saw. Okay, yes, it's a beautiful one. As the Teddy A and Bam Bam Brother Nigeria season 3 couple celebrated the traditional first traditional wedding anniversary. Yes, first traditional wedding anniversary. There's such lovely romantic pictures. It made me suddenly start feeling like, should I just get married or something? Like, oh god, so beautiful. Okay, so following that, they decided to unveil the face of their baby earlier this year. That was March 2020. Bam Bam put to bed bouncing baby girl, and since then we haven't seen her face. That child was Zendaya for Lakemi Adenuguyon. But this time they decided to reveal the face of the baby, and guess what? Such a pretty girl, such beautiful baby. Makes me want to have a baby. Like, she's my new cat. Oh god. Yes, so Teddy and Bam Bam finally decided to reveal the face of their daughter Zendaya. So Zendaya, here we go. Yeah, I was learning to play the key. Oh. Okay, yes, he found this woman. Guess who we're talking about on the forums? I'm talking about Ed Sheeran. Yes, Ed Sheeran found this woman, Cherry Seaborn, and now they found themselves a perfect daughter. Yes, a newborn baby arrived in the house of the Sheerans last week, and they were on cloud 9. Yes, they had a daughter last week named Lyra and Tactica Seaborn Shira, a very beautiful baby girl, and the couple was on cloud nine. They're like, "Whoa, I have a daughter. She's cute. She's this. Oh, she's the perfect daughter." Yes, it was a beautiful moment for the Carter family. Mrs. Carter, Beyonce. Yeah, she turned 39 years old on Friday. And mother Tina Lawson reposted a video from a fan account grooming Beyonce. And in that video, it featured footages of young Beyonce as a child, young Beyonce as Destiny Child, and young Beyonce telling a 16-minute Australian reporter that she is a legend in the making. And also Beyonce marrying Jay-Z, and the last but not the least, a sweet video of little Blue Ivy Carter sharing some birthday cake with her parents. It was really a very, very emotional video for Beyonce because she saw her life in video. You see your life on a roll. You feel like, oh God, I miss you so much. Yes, it was a very, very wonderful moment for the all of Carter family. Happy birthday, belated Beyonce. Yes, the odds in the Big Brother Nigeria has on the Nigerians. Yes, the Big Brother Nigeria. Yes, on Sunday, we all recall that Erica was disqualified after 3 strikes. Yes, first for peeping at the camera, trying to communicate to the production. The second for insulting Lakon, and the third for leaving the head of house lounge to the regular lounge just because she wants to see man. Not in my mouth, talk move. Okay, so following her disqualification, she had a lot of donations from fans. Above $15,000. Whoa, much love. Yes, on that same Sunday, Lucy was evicted. She said bye-bye to the Big Brother house, but that's not where we're going. Okay, guys, so after Erica left the house, Kid Wire was really missing her. He said, I miss this girl so much, I miss seeing her face. I miss her sitting on my lap. That's so romantic. Get to just jump on your boyfriend's lap. But I didn't actually a boyfriend and girlfriend or a situationship. Okay, so that's not the case. Okay, so during Kid Wire's diary room session, Big Brother asked him what they would like to discuss with Big Brother, and he was like, if only Big Brother could please bring back Erica into the house. And Big Brother said, you definitely know it's impossible. Now let me be like Big Brother. Kid Wire, do you have anything to say with Big Brother? Yes, Big Brother. I'd like you to bring Erica back. And Big Brother says, you know it's impossible. And Kid Wire goes replying, Big Brother says he knows, but he's just trying to try his luck. Isn't that a wonderful relationship? Like, he's missing his bae already. Like, oh my gosh. I feel sad for them, but I don't see that as a relationship. I see that as a situationship, if you ask me. Okay, yes, still on the Nigerian scene. Wrapping up for the day, we have Jesse Garba Abaga, popularly known as Jesse Jags, Nigerian rapper, music star, also brother to Mr. Incredible M.I. Abaga. Yes, we call that in July. He tied the knot with his girlfriend Tolu, but then on Saturday the wedding pictures surfaced on the internet and we were looking all lovey-dovey, looking all loved up, and then it was all cute. But then I'm like, why did those pictures have to surface now? Why didn't they show us pictures then? Well, it's okay to know that he tied the knot. It's actually pictures were to confirm that he actually tied the knot. But that is particular girlfriend. People were saying it's a lie, he didn't get married, he didn't get married at all. And then, they brought out the pictures to confirm it. Oh, well, congratulations. Alright, beautiful people, thank you so much for joining me on this edition of the Industry Police. Don't forget to click and like our YouTube channel. Remember to subscribe also. Industry Police on all our social media pages: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Industry Police. I remain your host, Classic Shorty. Until next time, I say, stay beautiful.
Hello, wonderful people. You're welcome to this segment, Fashion, Culture, and Industry Police. My name is Amma Safaya, your host, and today we're going to be talking about something so interesting, and I know you guys are going to love it. We're talking about the growth of fashion in Nigeria over the years, from the 60s to recent times. So just stay tuned, we'll be right back. Thank you guys for staying with us. Like I told you before we went on the break, I told you that we're going to be talking about the growth of fashion in Nigeria. Fashion is a popular aesthetic expression of a particular place and a particular time in a specific context, especially in clothing, footwear, accessories, makeup, lifestyle, and even body proportion. Yes, I said it, body proportion. You know, a lot of people now are doing whatever they can to get that particular body proportion which suits the fashion that they desire. You know, some people nowadays go to the extent of, doing butt enlargement, boobs enlargement, just to fit into the fashion that they desire. And other people go through workouts and exercise just to get their perfect body for their perfect fashion. And today we'll be talking about the changes in different fashion, from the hairstyle to the clothing, the footwear, to everything fashion that changed right from the 60s to recent times. And we're going to be starting with the 60s. Like in the 60s, there were a whole lot of people dressed in vintage wear, from very long gowns and hats to complement it. Some of them went with their afro hair, that really nice coiffed afro hair, while some other women who were less sophisticated went with simple dress, inserting in that traditional attires but looking very simple, with very simple hairstyle which they could manage. So later on in the 60s, the trend of short skirts, what we call mini skirts or mini dresses, came out, with ladies showing off their very sexy legs. And for the men, they were so obsessed with colorful, wild prints and patterned dresses, patterned fabrics, and with their stylisto high heels which complemented their dresses and made them look so fabulous. And moving over to the 70s, there was the trends of 60s fashion in 70s, but what was really trending was what we now call oleku. Oleku is a dress for females which consists of a baggy buba, baggy sleeved buba over an iro, which I believe is the wrapper. Yes, it was really trending at that time. And for the men, they wore lovely agbada and dashiki fabric, and also many other fabrics that were so lovely at that time. And even when it comes to hairdo, what was reigning there was very nice palming. You know what palming is? Using the relaxer to retouch your hair and using gel to style it. That was what they were doing at that time. And also Jerry Coy was also in vogue, and it was trending that time as men and women were rocking this Jerry Coy. And the danshiki, the agbada, the oleku, the hair perming, and the Jerry Coy has also made a comeback in recent times, and with designers making it look so unique as they put new creativities into it. In the 80s, everything became bigger as women were dressed in flowing maxi shirts and men in baggy suits with junky jewelries, and their hairdo went from afro to perming to Jerry Coy. And also around the late 80s, men started changing from afro to punk, and women started loving their Bob Marley, which was very nice and trending at that time. I know all of you will sit down and think how do people dress like that, But let me tell you, that was the in thing and the fashion trend at that time, and they loved it. In the 90s, we have women wearing scarves and skirts, which are skirts that has short inside. And for the native attire, buba was really trending, as many women loved the buba fashion style. Then for the men, their trousers became more narrow with boot cut and tight-fitted shirts with two buttons, their first two buttons open, and they complemented with very nice hairdo, afro, and Punk, yes, that was the reigning hairstyle then. Then in the 90s, huge glasses were the in thing and very fashionable as it made them look so unique and presentable. Well, nowadays I know a lot of people will not want to dress as such, but the fashion from the 90s have made a comeback but with a more unique and presentable form. And we have a lot of women these days wearing such trousers like the men in the 90s, which they call palazzo trouser. Now palazzo trouser is a trend which started from, they'll say, early last year, and it's still trending to this year, and a lot of women are loving it. In the early 2000s, American fashion became an influence on Nigerian fashion as young boys and girls at that time started to wear baggy jeans, baggy three-quarters with oversized shirts and tops. And girls were all dressed in jeans, trousers or skirts with what they called then, spaghetti had a sleeveless top, and what they also called show me your back then, and they were really loving it because it was really nice and looking stylish on them. Then in the early 2000s, women started wearing ribbons, like it was really looking good on them and they loved it. And over the years, Nigerians fashion designers, started using American designs to sew African fabrics, and it was also very wonderful. In recent times, there are a lot of fashions that made a comeback from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and they are now more unique and presentable. We had the Oleku comeback, we had the Danshiki, and we have the Agbada looking more stylish and unique than before. We had a lot of things coming back, and even presently now when it comes to hairdo, we have Jericho come back. What is really trending now for the hairdo for women is the human hair. We have the Brazilian hair, we have the Peruvian, we have the Indian, and so on, and women are really craving to have this human hair. Like every woman in Nigeria wants it, and there's some other women too that are also fine with their natural hair, and they are all natural with their hair too. Well, it has really changed, from the early 2000s to present, because at then a lot of women were into synthetic hair, but now it's all about human hair. And talking about makeup, before, makeup was just very simple as your eyebrow, you just draw with your eye pencil and put a little lip gloss and powder all over your face. But now when it comes to makeup, it is like a full-blown big art. Like it is like doing a really good artwork on your face. And even when you bring the before and after picture, the difference is so clear that you can't even recognize the person with the makeup off. And talking about the footwear, there's really nothing much to talk about it because it keeps changing. Like it's the same styles and design, just going through recycling and all that, and always looking lovely. Like presently now, there's this footwear for women that I know that it has been there before. It really rained in the early 2000s, and now it's raining all over again. Now moving on to body proportion, a lot of women now are doing a lot of things with their body. Not even women, also men are doing a lot of things with their body, trying to look so nice and fabulous. You have women going to the extent of increasing their butts, their boobs. Some people are doing many surgical procedures just to look fit, just to look so sweet. A lot of women are trying to get thin waist. I heard that some people are even removing their ribs just to have thin waist. A lot of people are still doing tummy tucks and all that just to look nice, and a lot of people are doing plastic surgery on their face. Like, can you really imagine that? Well, it is no longer news because a lot of people know about this, and they're just doing this to suit the present day fashion and trying to look more presentable and beautiful. The Nigerian fashion has increased tremendously and changed over the years, and where I see Nigerian fashion to be in the next 10 years, Nigerian fashion designers are going to be worldwide recognized, and the net worth of Nigerian fashion industry will be times 10. than it is right now, with everyone in the world wearing African designs, especially Nigerian designs. We have come to the end of Fashion, Culture and Industry Police. My name is Surume Amasafaya, your host. Please follow us on our social media handle on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Please also subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch more videos of us. Please subscribe and click the notification bell on YouTube. Till next time I come your way again, my name is Amasafaya. Thanks for watching.